So as I begin to take responsibility for how I feel in every situation, and I understand that how I feel is directly related to how I see myself in that situation, now all of a sudden I'm much easier to be in relationship with. Because I'm not blaming you for how I feel. I'm not blaming you. When I feel insecure, it's like, oh, I get it. It's not your fault that I feel insecure. And it's not really my fault, but it is I am the cause of that. I want to be careful of that word fault. But I am the cause of that. You're not the cause of how I feel. I'm the cause of how I feel. So even if you're being inappropriate, now again, I say this a million times, if somebody really is being harmful, inappropriate, unloving, we always have to take care of ourselves. And we're going to talk about, in Chapter 7, we're going to talk all about boundaries. Because boundaries, healthy boundaries, are the primary way that we take care of ourselves in our relationships with other people. But until I know how to do that, it's very difficult for me to take responsibility for my part in that situation and everything that goes along with that. So we want to be conscious, we want to be aware that when we're feeling, I'll speak for myself, that when I'm feeling insecure, when I'm feeling that anxiety, when I'm feeling a lack of confidence, a lack of self-assurance, self-doubt, that's always about me. It's never about the other person. Now again, if they're acting inappropriately, then it's okay for me to do whatever I need to do to take care of myself in that situation. It's always my job to take care of myself in all situations and with all people. But they're still not responsible for how I feel. If I'm feeling insecure, if I'm feeling anxious and all of that, that's about me, it's not about them. And until I really got that, and I still struggle with this, by the way, but that's the beginning of us taking our power back. Because as long as I'm blaming you for how I feel, if I'm saying, no, it's your fault that I feel insecure, you're being mean to me, you're criticizing me, you're rejecting me, look, oh, poor me. As long as that's my point of view and where I'm coming from, I'm giving my power away. Because I'm saying, I can't decide how I feel. You're deciding how I feel for me. You're making me feel the way I feel. Totally disempowered way to live. All right, not making excuses for inappropriate behavior, and how I feel is always about me, it's never about somebody else. So when I have this insecurity in my relationships, the only reason I feel that way is because I think that, and if they're saying something negative or if they're criticizing me or rejecting me, the only reason that I have that negative feeling is because I think they're right. I think what they're saying is true. I talk about this with regard to my photography all the time. I really don't, these days, I want people to like my work. I want people to like my work enough that they're going to purchase it and put it in their home and tell their friends about it. And I want that for everybody, but the reality is not everybody's going to feel that way about my photography. And so I have really detached from people liking or not liking my work. Because I know there are some people going to love it, some people who are not going to love it. Most people are going to be somewhere in the middle and not really care either way. And that's just the reality of it. So I no longer have to live in fear of people not liking my work. And the truth is, I think it's pretty good. I like my work. I like me and I like my work. And I never liked me before, and I never liked my work enough that I could feel good about myself independent of what I think you think of me or what I think you think of my work. That's power. That's freedom. There was some philosopher, I forget maybe it was Descartes, somebody, who said freedom is being free of the good opinion of other people. Wanting other people to like me and then feeling bad if I think they don't, that's first of all, that's powerlessness. That's total recipe for, and it's a total recipe for an unhappy life. Because I suddenly have no control over over my happiness. Because my happiness is dependent on what I think you think about me, or what I think you think about my photography or my book or whatever. So as long as I'm secure in who I think I am, it doesn't matter what somebody else thinks about me. And that's true power. I'm deciding for myself.